Discipline enables a person to do that which needs to be done, which is also my definition of a professional, no matter how he feels within.
Listen, I've been down and up, broken up, and why am I still here? Because life is going to give everybody a bad hand. No one's going to leave here without being tried in life. I've been before you become the champion, so that means lifestyle. You have to be him before you become him. You got to be him before you become him. That's how it starts. You look at somebody, I want to be like him. You don't say, hey, I'm a bad mother. I want to fight everybody out here. Nobody's going to kick my ass. You see somebody and say, hey, I might want to do that.
Well, greatness is when you make your illusions your reality. Nothing's impossible for somebody who's going to try. If you're going to try, it's capable of getting done.
Do you think you're unbeatable?
No one's unbeatable.
What's it going to take to beat you?
It's going to take what's not around today. And it's going to be a long time, I believe, for anyone that has to come up and beat Mike Tyson.
Potentially, just how good can you be, Mike? Have you thought much about it?
Well, you're always learning. I don't think anyone is invincible. Joe Louis, perhaps the closest thing to invincible.
I feel I was born to fight because I have no other interest in anything else. Everybody's a fighter in their own right. You're a fighter, I'm a fighter. But everybody don't get up every morning and run. Everybody don't go to the gym every morning. And everybody don't have enough discipline to wait in the locker room for 2 hours or 3 hours, then go in the ring and do what they've been taught all those years in the gym. And so that's what separates a champion from a mediocre fighter.
What about talent?
Talent? I don't believe in talent. Well, some people, they have talent. It's good. It helps when you have talent. As long as you have a lot of determination and willpower, that's all you need. And you have to have the will to win.
Why have you been staying so active as we take a look at this? I mean, you have been fighting almost every 10 days, every 2 weeks.
Wow. I feel to be the best in your sport, you must do it often. You can't box once a month or once every 3 months and stay sharp. The gym is good. It's good to work in the gym. It's good to get boxing, and it's good for training and endurance. But nothing's like being in the ring and fighting.
I know who I am. People say they're great all the time. You this, you that. Whatever they say, I know who I am. Without self-love, you're nothing. Because self-love is discipline. And discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. I never wanted to be obscure. I was born in obscurity, and I never wanted to deal with that again. I'm invincible. I'm a savage. I'm ferocious. I'm the smartest savage. I knew I wasn't going to die before I became champ. Absolutely. In order to be good, you have to lose it and understand loss. Because loss is life.
13, what happens next? So
Get arrested, and I see Muhammad Ali come to visit the institution that I'm in.
you said you're in jail and Ali shows up?
I'm 12 years old, and Ali comes there, and they showed the movie The Greatest first, so this is 77. And after the movie's over, the lights come up, and Ali comes in, and I see him, I wow, I want to be just like him. I don't know how it happened, the spirit hit me, boom, I want to be like him. Mind is always hungry. The mind wants to do good, but we get so many negative thoughts in our mind, it's almost overwhelming to be positive. It's over, everybody's gonna know my name, and the people that I fight after him, they're gonna fear me. And that's pretty much how my reign consists of, just fear. And then I wanted to be obscure. I was born in obscurity, and I never wanted to deal with that again. I know I would have attained my goal before it existed. I knew that. I knew I would be champ of the world before I died. I knew I wasn't going to die before I became champ. I was just disappointed that I didn't kill them back then. But that was just my main objective, because I wanted to succeed so bad, and I felt the fear of not succeeding was worse than dying. So I just wanted to make sure they never got up.
and nobody in the planet could beat us. That was everything. My whole life, he said, best fight in the world, best fight in the world. There's nobody on the planet that could beat me. I could beat anybody on the planet in a fair fight, and that's what I always believed. I must be a descendant of the great warriors of old, all the gods of war, because I'm winning with the most simplest of ease. How could these guys even dare fight me? I must be ordained by God.
So inspiration. So is that what got you to be willing to be disciplined to get what you want, like to become a champion? At 14 years old, I'm willing to do everything it takes to be a champion?
Absolutely. And then I had Cuss over there telling me why should he have it? That's one thing I never had in my life, because I always got picked on and I never had jealousy or enviness about anything. And Cuss possessed that, you know, and he was telling me, why should he have all that money and you don't? Why do you believe that he's better than you? Why do you think he should have all that money and you don't? And he was really serious about it. And that's what the competition shit. That's it right there, breathing that stuff right in me. Why should he have it and he's not better than you?
How did you handle that when he told you that, 14? Would it piss you off? Were you like, I'm gonna go train to whoop his ass? No, get there one day, what was your response to it?
He said one day, this guy knew how to really get in my head. He said, man, you fighting good, but I wish you were bigger. He said, I wish you were like Kenny Norton, Mike Weaver, because they had big bodies and they could intimidate somebody. And that hurt my feelings. I said, I make sure the whole world would be afraid of me.
He trained me to be totally ferocious in the ring and out.
Yeah, and that's what I was. That's what I was, yeah.
Push yourself more. Push yourself when you sometimes you have to submit to yourself.
I'm doing everything. And first thing in the morning, 3 in the morning, do your 4 miles, come back in.
3 in the morning?
Yeah. Do your 4 miles, come back in, do your body exercise and all that stuff. After that, I go out to eat breakfast, go to the school, come back from school, eat mine. Then I go back to the gym at 6 o'clock, train, come back at 8 o'clock, watch fights, start all over again. Everybody here is gonna fight for what they love for. Even if they never had a fist fight in their life, they're gonna fight. Listen, once I'm involved in something, I want to know the beginning of it. I want to know where it came from, how it was started, who's the first guy that invented it. That's just how my mind works.
How could these guys even dare fight me? How dare you even think that you could beat me?
And you sound like a mathematician when you're talking about the art of boxing.
I was born for it.
There's nothing I would do unless I have a possibility of being humiliated. Because when I succeed, I truly succeed. I was bred to climb high and high into the sky and tumble down. I am truly grateful that I found my wings before I hit the ground.
Frustrating to train like you did and then have this in 7 or 8 seconds?
For this fight, I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight. I had to bury my best friend, and I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.